Therefore, tension is in the system. All is about Shatta Wale, ni Lamborghini Euros, and Wasem. And I confirm some bebrabo be a kadiope. What is the actual truth? We've seen a video of Captain Smart trying to talk about it. Therefore, they will share Captain Smart video. With all due respect, this your argument, it doesn't hold. Imagine say I did way by and Nanka EOCO and take action. Captain Smart will go and sit on Onuye TV. Now what did the EOCO boss attempt say EOCO boss selective justice? What is the selective justice about this? Did EOCO give you a reason why Shatta Wale was in their custody, or EOCO didn't give you? The FBI, I bet you obi ewo Ghana, and we all know the FBI is an international body connecting fraud as him. Shatta Wale is not a criminal and shouldn't be treated as a criminal. EOCO never treated Shatta Wale as a criminal. Shatta Wale bekaye say EOCO. He thanked EOCO with the way they've corresponded with his case. Shatta Wale initial statement be o make after Shatta Wale has been released. Ya be new match Shatta Wale. Shatta Wale has calmed down, and even once Shatta Wale is even advising say the next time or day you go into an argument and was say where day you should be very careful. This is not a political issue in the first place. The issue is about FBI, EOCO, and Shatta Wale. So how does NDC come in here? How does politics come in here? Remember, say Nipana, the first accused person, no, is in jail. Nipana nam say Sikano mo peji every Nipan ho nintinu. Sikani ni ho they are tracing Nipa Krono. They are tracing Nipa Krono ne japade aje to amount to that 4 million fraud case. Now I'm tracing your money buy no. And I'm tracing the japade Lamborghini to Ghana. So EOCO being in between no. You catch FBI ni Emma EOCO e catch say. You tracing your convicts and your Ghana. We want you to do a local investigation. So person o chere me say FBI ni dey assembly beto EOCO enim no. Anka EOCO nji no ho. When you say anka EOCO che no anka FBI will pick Shatta Wale away. So FBI came, EOCO intervened and then investigated on Shatta Wale. And yampa EOCO and Chantro car no Shatta Wale jitu mu say car no ho. So they came to Shatta Wale's house. Yabe who say car no yampa car na FBI airpad e wo Shatta Wale fie. How does NDC come in here? Ewusia, baby are kwaba eba Kasapa Media. Na Kasapa Media they say Jandam is a no-go area here. Ewusia for tension is in the system. All is about Shatta Wale, ni Lamborghini Euros, and Wasem. And I confirm some bebrabo be a kadiope. What is the actual truth? What is the actual truth? Now, we've seen a video of Captain Smart trying to talk about it. Ewusia for they will share Captain Smart video. Yeba, me want send back me be a kafa.
Shatta Wale says bebre. I mean, EOCO for inviting no afi Korea here. You detaining no Korea here. You the bail conditions said the best. Says Shatta Wale a meeting na akofa ho ha choka bebre. Ediaba. Oyo, mami ni wa drink tre.
Na Shatta no why
Shatta Wale.
And yes, why they?
One more Lamborghini yellow one be FBI for about one more year.
Say why they?
One may use someone.
And that's why they Lamborghini. Yes, why they?
I saw a quarter chrono dear.
What why?
Car Nankasa is stolen vehicle.
It's Nippon or Town one way.
And the party them were US.
Okay.
I'm ready to coffee boat.
And now one Ansana Yabechi Shatta na ye established. So what talk chrono dear?
Exactly.
Meboa. Eye chrono dia na Shatta wo onim say ye chrono dia no toye and I said na onim
was you onim
oh say me mumu de enye se me pe Shatta asimuntia ye pew upa tumutai. Shatta is the Lumba of our time.
Okay. Current generation.
No, Shatta Wale is the Lumba of our time. You can choose to hate him. You can choose to like him. He will still triumph. Bam bam bam. Which way? Upa will be in town and on Pewasem. Your voice on radio. Who do you hear? Men can't say and punish a crime.
Yes.
But say established say na onima at that material moment, then I say
your friend says so interrogation.
There be any question by a suspect. SSO no mbeye witness ma prosecution.
Okay. But interrogation in the best establish it and no. Enti wo statement and ra EOCO at the buy. EOCO for say one more bisa say car ne documentation way. Shatta Wale say on net documentation to the car.
With him.
In fact, also got to car no crowd was street in so.
I mean, share what they
to free why.
I mean, there's so many people to feed.
A EOCO for name.
Woman you report to feed. You wouldn't say country yanka so manya yet to me yeah penny for na crime koso.
Send the same thing.
I swear na okay. Yeah penny for no and aboa na crime. Kwa na koso. Opa yen check MPs ministers e wokroma na obi akas. Yen check say na duty wo ho a.
Any insurance.
Me say wopa sesi men can say Shatta ya the papa o. I am not talking about him. Say why you born why ya the papa. No, that is not what I'm saying.
Okay.
But yen check ministers ni MP say wokroma yen ko obi afie yen check obi aka. Yen say ni na na duty a. One yen kasa on mine on yama crime.
Foster.
Our mobility won cost one. You live with a small country like Togo as your neighbor.
Yes.
Togo our free port.
Or your free port.
Togo our free port. Togo here.
Yes.
Uko Central Regional echo you find to into Togo. Echo. Ahaya echo ko Togo. Hayai our free port. Okay. Na say what talker ebe $80,000.
Yes.
Say eba bedru Ghana ha na ekobe $200,000. What do you expect? Exactly. So what do you have to do?
Reduce it.
And exactly.
And I'm making it free. No be
farmers here you see wamodi cocoa across the border. And then aban want to cocoa. Hey. It's cocoa no your best one give you. Daddy. First and then for diesel. And the flat petrol. And my saying for engines. And then aban
deregulation.
Or the regulation by or you know increase diesel price. And many petrol by pay. And to tough frame a boka. And I'm okay. Sammy Tigana Hana Setema Habo Metema Hayai. That's a meme quaco yinema. I will tema.
Yeah.
Na ya de duty boka kraka semicum. Na me madam for or ye Malini amenene call Christian Service University College. I will kumase.
Yeah.
And then Radford University, Major Banking and Finance. Na ono wakwata ne kromo hoya o Mali. Wakraka the same card me kra bi fi America na batema habo. Me kwa kwa yi media no. Yesi me ntua duty close to $43,000. Na ono ot Mali. Onye ontua tax in Ghana. Onye hwe ma Ghana. But ono no de yesi ombe yi car no wa ha free. Na on fanko.
And you know the fuel the air cost.
That you mean a contributing factor. Well, so what your analysis of an issue? You don't only look at the SININKUA.
Yeah.
There are other
causal effects.
As so you look at it. So why are we doing this to ourselves? Men can say the Shatta here and you, they can offer away.
I saw still on my Anna.
And see on the end.
I said, oh, I said,
Interpol to be a back. Probia so asasi so a Shatta dey betimi a chena loko no and that to how many days
what you tell
can for that Interpol we wiase no agu. I am not glorifying either crime where you ketwa and a crime where you kese but Ken Interpol agu e we wiase where is Ken for that yay one yeah adwuma wo national service yi get say o mo nam ho yi National Signals Bureau, Papa no Owen.
I saw no the office prosecution.
You see, you drew baby our home. A ban say no could drew.
Okay.
Shatta ye. Obi otonyum. O ni din. Metwe me was ebia me wo misika metwe ato mobile phone we. Me nim sa branch your ton phones. E wo so and so phones company. Send the phones okuria. A branch your the cast by non ton cast we easily go. When the name in the
you see ignorant of the law is no excuse.
Debbie, See, all that are legal are not right.
And so I say buyer beware. It's a due diligence.
Chief, all that are legal are not right. Not everything that is legal under the sun is right. So tell me, you sitting here with me, Ghana, MP Sakwako Mrase, say, Obaba did 16 years, so be between another, no to me one, Oba Prince, know about 16 years or banda. And so it is legal, right? But is it right?
95.1.
It is legal, but is it right?
And you're right.
Not all that are legal are right. That is why before the law, there are exceptional cases. To every law, there's an exception. To every law, there's an exception. I am not a lawyer. But MPP for that woman to my court to pant, I am a lawyer for the So therefore,
95.1.
when you say why establish said the intent was not criminal.
The intent is on the Obeko talker.
Abrantia no na so na so no garage o easily go.
95.1.
It is a me shiao. Captain, who V8 ane, who Fortuna ane, who Ford ane. Na me no tifie hey, who pe car to. Na wo shia me. Na chima kwan so. Na me so also pe car to da me dey be the bema o. Captain ade na say 80,000. Law GDA wom. GDA wo law. Tell you what the spirit and the letter of the law. Na me jade ne de mawa. And nam santi ma UK. Constitution war written and unwritten. Was depend no masem. It me the year juma. Na me de me car ma woni me. Say captain wo car see me and say, "Me twi be mfie na to be anim se me dia." Na wo to. Be what twi am car. Captain paper no you mini am de be ba na wa kai me wutwi. Me obi wan a ehia wa waje car na fi so. Ye hwe. Me kan Apabi Graham Barnes, the book, one of the greatest law lecturers. Is it Nicaragua? One of the Latin American countries. Yes, Nicaragua. Or say, GDA woni pem oho. Eye mrache de ya throw people. Oh, mini na sa de mu ya nje fi wonsem. Ya me de watwi saa, wo kura kai wata be afidie. Paper de ore ma so kosu twa insurance wu a na ma ye call baby aka na me ye na ma ko insurance na they are telling mu na wo ko adweme na be about ye nche o police be amusa o yan kan so fa kan bi so den eye me na ma commit crime mo be a victim of that circumstance. You have now become a victim of that circumstance at that material moment, you know. Say ye chimia na me confess it. Say car na appear could be atrido. You become a witness. No what prosecution no. But if you are punishing the witness and punishing the suspect, who are you then going to call? Our court was on your witness. Who then are you going to invite to become your witness?
Interesting. But OSHA charges, you know, there were other charges even aside the AD home comway. EOCO force were benefiting from the proceeds of money laundering. One must say, why the offense of tax evasion. Nejuma or in the preceding years near the end on taxes. Those are some of the charges and so on. But I don't know a different conversation.
Almost say Shatta Wale.
Okay.
Time na okojina Mahama stage so e wo sunyane Mahama paper no otua tax.
That's all you mean say otua.
But on that otua tax and no otua.
Meaning but me say wo here adwuma. And ready say otua to.
Ye wade
bi captain na wotia wotua to.
Ye wade bi e fa the president. Me nua yo wo zoom so yi on the wako school chair. Ye the People's University of Apam Secondary near.
Obo me ba be fa this is.
Wa ohwe Isaac enim na him fefefe say to say Isaac wa master's degree. Woman akwa university.
Yes.
It's a precedent so. If you allow a criminal that you know is a criminal to thrive in society where criminals are being abhorred, what are you then the leader doing?
And you can say all this one and can see you take action na.
You see, no, and only idea I am make a selective justice in the So we invite Shatta Wale so mramebo show do wa ma men fa no ho tan. Yet your programs in any to me go. I am not supporting say why bibi anya me enka ho asemu. But the reality is that precedence is key. Time no time no go to stage in Mahama paper no to tax. And I don't do.
I don't have that record.
That be 2016 I know your campaign or didn't Facebook live your campaign Mahama no to tax.
That the way has everything to do with politics, Anna.
No, you see, you do baby and your money be your wa. I say before bibini be a sro se bibini be kosro obenye di obetumi puli nipa. Na yenra na nya bibi a chibi kam wo UPS ya. Kameko yoko obi o.
Kameko akojina ho.
Oh yes, kameko obi. Na sabi. Penefrata kraso obana mo china. Say krofo be kwa kodina chi. Ono kura krofo be kwa kodina chi na Shatta.
Unia FM 95.1.
Now, this is what Captain Smart have to say about Shatta Wale Ninsensem. Now, me as a young person, I understand whatever is going on. And you have no be kasa treme. I catch them and say na ekoso. There are letters which we all have read. Now, Captain Smart, with all due respect, this your argument, it doesn't hold. Captain, this your argument doesn't hold. Captain Smart, you should be smart to the extent say you should know say this is not a political issue. Captain Smart will level no e was someone who say sa de we ye ekoso enye political issue. Imagine say ade we ba ye enanka EOCO and take action. Captain Smart will go and sit on Onua TV. Now what did EOCO boss attempt say EOCO boss ye yijimu selective justice. What is the selective justice about this? Did EOCO give a reason why Shatta Wale was in their custody? Or EOCO didn't give you? Captain Smart, this time you've went and watch a wrong meet. Captain, this time watch a wrong meet. Now, Ebusiafo, the FBI, I bet you obi ewo Ghana. And we all know the FBI is an international body. I bet you obi ewo Ghana. Connecting fraud as him. Shatta Wale is not a criminal and shouldn't be treated as a criminal. EOCO never treated Shatta Wale as a criminal. Shatta Wale bekaye say EOCO. He thanked EOCO with the way they've corresponded with his case. Shatta Wale initial statement be o make after Shatta Wale has been released. Ya bie no match na Shatta Wale. Shatta Wale has calmed down. And even once I'm not can Shatta Wale is even advising say the next time or bad day you go into an argument. And was say where day you should be very careful. I understand we have oral bargain which also hold. But one, this is not a political issue in the first place. The issue is not about NDC and Shatta Wale or NDC, EOCO and Shatta Wale. The issue is about FBI, EOCO and Shatta Wale. So how does NDC come in here? How does politics come in here? Remember, say Nipana, the first accused person no, is in jail. The first accused person to this issue is in jail. The person is serving jail terms. Now, nipa ne nam say sika no mo pagi every nipa no ho nintinu. Sika ni ho they are tracing nipa kro no can't coffee boat or something. They are tracing nipa kro no ne dey. Ne japade age to amount to that 4 million fraud case no. Now, omo tracing ni o ne baaye no. And omo tracing ne japade Lamborghini to Ghana. So EOCO being in between no. You catch FBI ni di ema EOCO catch ne say. Ya tracing ye convicts and your Ghana. We want you to do a local investigation. So person what me say FBI ni dey asem ne beto EOCO enim no. Anka EOCO nji no ho. When you say anka EOCO twe no anka FBI will pick Shatta Wale away. Because FBI mo keka amara no. They will have picked Shatta Wale away. So FBI came, EOCO intervened and then investigated on Shatta Wale. And yampa EOCO and Chantro car no Shatta Wale jitu say car no ho. So they came to Shatta Wale's house. Yabe who said car no yampa car na FBI airpen e Shatta Wale fie. How does NDC come in here? Captain Smart, how does NDC come in here? How does Shatta Wale nyuma o chama NDC ba ha? How does enyuma Shatta Wale chama NDC ba ha say? Now, Oma Huadie no, Shatta Wale has become a third person in the case. Because the second person initially, no more case now. The second person na oni Shatta Wale ye deal ne Edubuahi. Who Edubuahi is under investigation. So first accused is a criminal, second accused is also going under criminal investigation. So who is Shatta Wale? And this juncture, you don't bring politics in this thing. Now, EOCO went to Shatta Wale's house for a search. They went to Shatta Wale's house. Shatta Wale have no right to tell EOCO how they should dress. Shatta Wale needs to acquire so much. EOCO say, "Mo ba mi fiya, and mama fa etuoma." Who is Shatta Wale? Me like this. Me, I like Shatta Wale a lot. Wallahi, me a Shatta Wale fan. But at this juncture, I will plead Shatta Wale should let EOCO do their job. So EOCO came to Shatta Wale's house. Shatta Wale cried out that EOCO came to his house with gun. Meanwhile, it is their conduct. Now EOCO, what about so because how would they protect themselves? So police they came to the house, conducted a search. Shatta Wale got angry and they started spitting things in the internet. Meanwhile, Shatta Wale knew perfectly well, say, EOCO had invited him, say, he has to be in EOCO for investigation. Shatta Wale, but EOCO took it cool with him. And yes, Shatta Wale, EOCO should have been even praiseful to Shatta Wale because they agreed to his terms and conditions, say, they are protecting his brand. They are protecting his brand. EOCO man that privilege to protect his brand. Unlike others. So they protected Shatta Wale's brand in the first place. Now, as I'm now critical, they are now questioning Shatta Wale. See, Captain Smart, yes, do not rise tension again. Do not rise tension because we know who you are. We know who you are, how you ended up leaving your MPP. We know who you are, Shatta. Don't let us sometimes go back to talk about certain things. Do not. Do not. This issue is between FBI, EOCO, and Shatta Wale. There's no politics in there. There is no politics here. Say, ka Shatta Wale, EOCO protected Shatta Wale, and no man yanka wu Captain Kwame Kojo Smart, beba betina TV. So, aka say, and EOCO, Raymond Acha, is choosing, he's doing selective judgments. Captain Smart, we know your loud mouth. You come and do it. So what is your problem right now? So Shatta Wale, I can pay. I'm an NDC. Asema ba, am I investigating Shatta Wale? Shatta Wale afu podium, atonyum, mahama paper. I'm an NDC. Asema ba, ye something Shatta Wale ahuana. You know that the interference of the EOCO is protecting Shatta Wale. The interference of EOCO between the Nkrumah is protecting Shatta Wale. Shatta Wale koyen obayen, while he has understand that. And Shatta Wale ma EOCO yobojuma. They could have refunded his money for him. But Shatta Wale exhibited in Yoma Biananka was obey. Now, it is doubtful if the Shatta Wale Benyan is Sika and Onya. Because there is no document to with the court. Yes, we have you can say Anu Asem. Ye nim say Anu Asem, Anu Judge Etimi Ejanaho as president. But how? How? This is not a political issue. This is not to be politicized at all. This is not to be politicized. Shatta Wale kura ba ya no oka say. Obesre, so we a dealer. You're very careful. Me, I respect Shatta Wale a lot. I like the man. I like him. But we beg you to do the right thing. Let's go and listen to Shatta Wale after he was released from EOCO. Let's listen to Shatta Wale.
You know, this is an eye-opener for everybody in the country that sometimes when you are doing certain businesses, you know, you have to just be careful how you do your stuff, you know. So, yes, I just want to say a big thank you to, you know, my management team, you know, from my dad, you know, Leslie, you know, to Sammy Flex, to my PA Dan, you know, Juade, you know, everybody, you know, that has been supportive with this. And to you, the fans, I owe you, you know, a beautiful concert one of these days because you guys have been, you know, supportive. You know, I heard some of you came there from morning and you didn't want to leave, but as you've seen my video, you should know that Shatta is safe. You know, your king is safe. Wandon is safe, and I'm home now. And I just want to say a big thank you for supporting, you know, and for being around me in times like this, because I needed you guys, you know, the most, because you guys are the ones that hold me down.
Now, you listen to this. You could see, say, now Shatta Wale ko EOCO na ye bie neninu. He has gotten to understand the reason why na EOCO was interfering into it. Shatta Wale abetin samase. So you could see, say, his tone is different. Do not blame NDC for anything. NDC hasn't done anything. This got nothing to do with NDC political party. This got nothing to do with John Mahama. This got nothing to do with Shatta Wale being an NDC. This got nothing to do with Shatta Wale campaigning for NDC. Captain Kojo Smart, yes, do not rise tension. Who are people? Who are nipa mo pewasem? Who are more mo pewasem? Who are more mo pewasem? Nesrao. Do not make this issue a political issue for Ghanaians. Yeah, yes, Shatta Kojo Smart, yes, don't make it a political issue. This is not politics. Way is an issue. And then EOCO is not saying, say, Shatta Wale adib. Like, Shatta Wale ne didn't know the way, and then you see, EOCO granted Shatta Wale bail, and you said they denied him bail. A country they granted Shatta Wale bail. Shatta Wale was supposed to appear in EOCO 9 a.m. Shatta Wale rescheduled to 11. On the lawyer, and do 11, he didn't go or on 11. Which institution will give you this, will condone you to this level? Come up a chill da. Time and asuna one man, Kababio will be a better watch. But Yoko Omunya Botrema Shatta Wale. Emma 9 the 10 no one 11 one or Bahonum 3:30. 3 o'clock in Numre. 3 o'clock on Club Banana lawyer and Cano. Omuche Yama the lawyer by 5 p.m. I was say EOCO epon, but EOCO ampon. They still waited and then did everything. Kopim said the money bill. They left office 11 p.m. What again? Shatta Wale, I'm happy he has understand certain things and he's ready to cooperate. Captain, yes, sir. We know what you can do, Yepacho. Why? It was for Kasapa Media. They say, won't follow ya, and I say won't subscribe, but subscribe. Said a ya. Asemba. Wo and nobody can. Same way, dear chile. A bar. Wo was subscribing to Ubedi can macro.